It's time for Republicans to get their stuff together, or else it'll be bye-bye in the midterms. Hey, everybody, I'm Chad Hasty, host of The Chad Hasty Show, which airs weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 a.m. KFYO. Well, the circus around the nomination of Brett Kavanaugh continues, unfortunately, and the Republicans really don't seem to be putting a stop to it at all, and it's very, very disappointing. So far, you've had publicly two women who have accused Brett Kavanaugh of sexual misconduct of some kind back about 30 years ago or so. Neither of which have any evidence, neither of which have anyone who can back up their claims, yet the Democrats keep on seeking to delay the confirmation of Brett Kavanaugh. Now, on Fox News on Monday night, Brett Kavanaugh will appear and he'll tell his side of the story, and I think that'll be something that everyone should watch. And as of right now, on Thursday, Brett Kavanaugh is supposed to speak to the Senate Judiciary Committee, as is this Dr. Ford, this lady who has accused him of 30 years ago sexually assaulting her or attempting to sexually assault her, even though, again, everyone who she claims was at the party has absolutely no idea what the hell she's talking about. The Democrats are trying to make this a Me Too movement. They have weaponized the Me Too movement, and this goes beyond just right now. This goes beyond just Brett Kavanaugh. This goes on to the larger picture here of what we're willing to accept in the United States. You have many Democrats, leftists, even those in the media who believe that now you are guilty just based off of an accusation, that if you're a man, if you're a conservative, and you are accused of something, then you are guilty, and we need to presume you're guilty. My friends, that is a very, very dangerous precedent. We need to be careful with this because that is not how it should be. That's not how it is in the United States. You are innocent until proven guilty, and you're really innocent until you're proven guilty when your accuser has no evidence and no one can back up their story. This is a total slander and hit job against Brett Kavanaugh from everything I have seen. Now, listen, maybe there's some other evidence out there that will come forward at some point, but so far we have seen nothing. The media has acted like dirtbags on this story, where they are believing two accusers who have no evidence, no one to back up their stories, versus Brett Kavanaugh, who, by the way, has over 30 years of a great record. By the way, you can see my dog over here in the background. She's sniffing something. Hey, Opus, how are you doing? Now she's going to walk away. It kind of reminds me, remember the video of the kid who's walking in the background? Yeah, that's Opus. So you have Brett Kavanaugh, who has over 30 years in the public life, who's done nothing wrong. He's got a great record. He's got a great resume. But Democrats don't care about that. The goal here is this, my friends. The Democrats want to delay until after the midterms because they believe if they can do that, then they can win back the Senate, and that Donald Trump will have to find a liberal nominee for the U.S. Supreme Court. That is, by the way, their stated goal. That is what they want. This is a terrible thing right now that's going on in this nation for so many reasons. Also, something that the Democrats are doing to delay is to keep finding these accusers, because now in the media, even if you accuse, if you just, throw out there an accusation, you have to be heard. You have to be heard by everybody. And I've already seen the tweets out there about how this new lady, this Deborah Ramirez, I think is her name, how she's a survivor. You don't know what she survived. You have no idea if she's telling the truth or not. In fact, if you look into the evidence that's been provided, there's no evidence. So she can't be believed at this moment. It's a really, really sad sight, a really sad game being played by the Democrats, and it's a dangerous game by the Republicans, because the Republicans on the Senate Judiciary Committee and the Republicans in the U.S. Senate continue to allow the Democrats to play this game. There should already be a vote. Brett Kavanaugh, in my opinion, should already be on the U.S. Supreme Court. The Republicans are allowing the Democrats to take over the Senate Judiciary Committee. They're allowing them to hijack this process, and they're not pushing back. The Republicans are playing a completely different game than the Democrats. The Democrats are going for the throats. The Democrats are going for the jugular, folks, while the Republicans, they worry about how they'll be profiled in different magazines. The Republicans are not doing a good job on this. The media is doing a horrible job at this, and the Democrats should be absolutely ashamed of themselves when it comes to how this is being presented and how they're selling this to the American people. You had a Democratic senator, female Democratic senator, whack job, who went on CNN, and Jake Tapper asked her, okay, well, shouldn't there be the presumption of innocence? And she said, no. Based on his rulings, that's how I take his denial. In other words, he's a conservative, so I don't believe he's innocent. You know what? This is a terrible, terrible time for our country. The Democrats doing great damage right now, and the Republicans have got to get it together. They've got to grow a pair. They've got to grow a spine and defeat the Democrats. The Democrats have to be defeated on this, or else you're going to see this card being thrown out in every election in the future. It's a very dangerous time. Brett Kavanaugh needs to be confirmed. Today. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM, 790 a.m. KFYO.